Hello to everyone of the sign of Cancer. This is Zaida Velgara from Becoming I Am, here to give you your message for August 2026. I hope you enjoy it. Now, for all of you guys that are new, I usually start off with some astrology. I pick about 3 events. I let you know how it's going to affect the collective, and then I use Oracle and Tarot to tell you how it's going to affect you. I do that because you are not an island standing on your own. And so sometimes these astrological events might not necessarily affect you directly, but they might affect you indirectly. And that is what's important to know. Besides that, I only do one reading per month, per sign, per language. And I do that intentionally. I don't think that it's good to have messages being sent on your sign every second of every day. Also, this channel requires discernment. In other words, you should be able to know if this message is for you or not. It is a general message, and sometimes these messages might not relate. So hold space for those that are, and thank you very much. We start with August 3rd. August 3rd through January 6th, we have Chiron going on retrograde. This is like a celestial audit. Okay, you are going to be going through checks and balances of your life and seeing, well, not you, the spirit is, the universe and powers that be will be going through the elements of your life and seeing where things don't match up so you can make an autocorrect. Because of the fact that it's in the sign of Taurus, this indicates that it will be affecting your money, your health, or your environment. The last time it happened, so you can have like history and understand how it kind of plays out for the collective, it was in 1975 through 1977, and we had a lot of inflation like we do right now. And we also had uh, prices skyrocketing like we do right now, but not a lot of jobs because there was stagnation there and not a lot of resources on that money. And that caused a lot of problems. That actually caused a slight recession, that then led to major strikes, um, wage adjustments, and work rights reform. So what I'm saying is that whatever bad seems to be coming into your life, there is a reason for it because there is a need for an adjustment and a shift and a change. Besides that, during that time, there was a lot of problems with healthcare, especially women's rights in reproduction, and there was a reform in women's rights, reproductive rights. Also with disability people, disability rights. Also with mental health reform. See, this is what I'm saying. The problems show up so that you can fix them. Because let's be honest, as humans, we won't fix shit if we don't have a problem, right? So that being said, let's find out how it's going to play out for you. So for my Cancer Collective that will be seeing in this reading, only those that will be seeing this reading, I would like to know what it is that they need to know for this August 3rd energy. Wait, they told me these are not right. We want these. Nope, these. Okay. Something that has to do about your relationships because I'm pulling the love cards out. So, all right, let's see. I like to mix them a couple of times just to make sure they're nicely shuffled. Let's see. Oh, look at that. That one is in the wrong direction. It's the card of ascending. That must be important. You're removing yourself from a phase. Girl talk. A phase that you were in and moving into a new one. Learning about yourself and moving forward. We also have self-indulgent and mirror. I honestly think your focus in August, Cancer, will be you. You're going to be focusing on transcending obstacles, moving forward, taking care of yourself, having time with those people that kind of make you feel good. You're going to kind of indulge on yourself for a little bit because you're kind of figuring out your self-worth, and you're starting to love yourself more, reflecting that positive movement forward. I mean, this is like self-love 100%. That sounds like the beginning of this Chiron is going to be focusing on you do you, girl, or you do you, boy. That's where that's at. So this actually feels really interesting since I was saying like, oh, we're going to focus on love, but I didn't realize it was love of self. So this is very positive. Let's see more about this, Cancer. You do you. So yeah, do things that'll make you look pretty. or make you feel handsome. Do things that'll light you up and make you feel really having good self love and acceptance. Yeah. Oh, look at that Hierophant. Page of Pentacles, Ten of Wands, Ace of Pentacles. Ooh, that went upside down. Moon in reverse. Chariot card. Okay, I'm going to tell you something. You have been stuck in a mindset of, I'm not attractive, I'm not worthy, things don't work out for me because of my age, because of my size, because of, who cares? You know, we all got that stuff. Because the Hierophant can be like a group organization, blah, 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 but or God, source, the universe, but it can also be your spiritual belief systems. And this is, when I say spiritual belief systems, is your I am statement. I am fat, I am ugly, I am not worthy, I'm not enough. Like that is the God energy, because that lives here. And with the Page of Pentacles, I feel like it was something that you were really investing in, and it was creating a lot of blocks with the Ten of Wands, and also heavy burdens on yourself, right? Because then if you don't feel like you're enough, or you don't feel, you don't look like you should, feel like you should, etc., you're really hard on yourself, because we can be our worst enemies. And here what I'm seeing is that with the Page of Pentacles, the Ace of Pentacles, I want you to see that. Look, it's like an offer. It's like something that you receive that takes you out of that illusion, because the Moon card was in reverse, helps you move forward. And I'm feeling like this is you loving on yourself. And in the bottom, we have a Victory, Six of Wands. As you're moving forward, look at, he has a little patch and all going forward. So it's like victory, because you're starting to move forward from like a negative mindset of yourself. We have the Knight of Pentacles. This is something that you've been working on for a hot freaking moment. I'm talking about, like, you have been doing the self-help, you have been doing the shadow work, you have been doing the working out and doing all that kind of stuff. You've been doing it for a hot minute, and this is you finally getting to the point where you're entering that phase. We also have the Page of Swords, and the Page of Swords is the energy of moving into something unknown territory. So yeah, you're taking care of yourself and stuff like that, but this is newer for you. And there is going to be a little bit of inner turmoil with the Two of Pentacles, and a little bit of, should I be doing this? Am I being selfish? Am I being too much? And that's normal. That is definitely normal, because what I'm seeing here is the fact that you have now gone from a period of self-loathing to a period of self-loving. And that's big. So, the beginning of August feels really good for you, Cancer. It feels really good. I'm feeling kind of weird in the back of my throat. And it just happened. That's so weird. The next thing that we're going to be looking for is this August 12th. So if you get like a weird taste in the back of your throat, or like a weird feeling on the back of the throat, I think it's a clearing of your third eye. It's some kind of clearing of your sinuses or something. So then we have the August 12th, where we have the new moon in Leo. The sun is in Leo. And the north node is in Leo. And there is a solar eclipse that we might or might not see, depending on where you're at, in Leo. Mercury is in Leo, doing a conjunction with Pluto and Aquarius is in retrograde, and doing a trine in Neptune and Aries that is in retrograde, and doing a sextile with Uranus in Gemini. Okay. I had to pause because I had a sneeze. I told you, it feels like a clearing of your third eye, seeing things differently or something. I don't know. So with this combination, it's kind of like you're revealing a part of yourself that you didn't even know that you had. It was hidden way deep within you, behind all the judgments and all the titles and all the beliefs that everybody had of you. Like, this is you reclaiming a part of yourself that has been lost. And there's a shift in your ego because of it. So a shift in your mindset, there's the shift in your I am statements. And I think it's because of what initiated the beginning of the month. Because remember how I said it's like a shift of what you allow here. And I think it's ironic that my third eye and my sinuses started acting really weird in the beginning of this, because it's a clearing of that. So that being said, let's find out more about this for my Cancers that are going to see this video. What do we have to tell them about August 12th? An activation of your divine feminine energy, yin energy. Ooh. Truth be told, didn't I tell you removing of the masks and then the opening of the door, and there's like the heart chakras coming out? Yes. I'm going to look up 214 in a minute. Wow. Building blocks. And this is interesting because you're rebuilding yourself from like where you were at. Okay, wait, 214. I want to look at that number. Your relationships with angels is stronger than ever. I told you, it's a crown chakra activation. I don't know. You must have had like some kind of block when it comes to your divine feminine energy. All of us have feminine negative, for those that did not know. There was a block there, and that's in your sacral space, and it's clearing out. And like then all of a sudden this like mask that you wore that made you feel, I don't know, less than, is being removed, and your heart is opening up, and now you're starting to build yourself all over again. Oof, that feels good. Really, really good. I don't know what you did right, Cancer, but you did it. The World card came and the World card and the Hangman is both in reverse. And I feel like you are stopping a cycle that you had where you were stuck and that you were stuck in. So it's like breaking free from the old world. Wow. Knight of Pentacles. And now this is activating you to do the building blocks energy. Slowly redevelop and reform yourself. Star card, and it has a lot to do with this shift into Aquarius energy as a poles switch into Aquarius. Fool card with the Knight of Emotions. And I feel like you're moving into an energy of loving on yourself. Like you're doing you right now. Wow. Then we have the King of Wands with the Ace of Emotions. And I feel like what you're not expecting that this moon cycle is going to bring is like this inner passion for yourself. You're going to start filling your cup up a lot. In the bottom, Eight of Emotions. As you left something behind, you're moving into this like abyss energy where nothing exists, so you can exist, make it yourself. And then we have what you're moving away from. Look at this. Juggling yourself over other people, carrying heavy burdens from the past. Now you see the truth. And you have fixed your foundation through a transformation that you went through. I feel like whoever I'm talking to had stuff that had to do with their early onset of life, because Four of Wands, Cancer energy, it's the lower chakras. It's like the root chakra and the sacral space chakra where the feminine energy lies. And if you didn't come from foundations that felt stable and safe and secure, your feminine energy is not going to feel stable, safe, and secure, nor your inner child. And what I'm seeing here is an energy where you're finally healing those fears from your childhood and becoming stronger within yourself. Does that make sense? I hope that's making sense for you guys. And that comes with really doing the work. And that's something that I saw in the beginning of the month. Like you did you for a long time, healing on yourself, and that's the reason you're moving into this new phase. So the last thing we're going to be looking to is August 28th. There is a full moon and a partial lunar eclipse in the sign of Pisces. And this one's very strong because what it is, it's a massive psychic purge of the old timeline. So this is the soul of Pisces leaving the collective. And that can bring up a lot of crazy. Okay? So I want to see how it's going to affect you, my Cancer collective. How will this full moon affect? Wow. Phoenix rising. And there's something that you're going to reveal about yourself that you don't even know yet. Fishbowl. That made you be smaller than what you actually are, keeping you confined in like a small fishbowl energy. You're graduating out of something. You're going back to school about something. This is the snake eating itself. Or see no evil, hear no evil, say no evil. And I think you're going to keep it to yourself. In the bottom of the deck here goes the moon with the playing the chess. The end of the month feels like there's something that's going to awaken inside of you, like a new flame, a new energy, a new inspiration, something big and new. And it's something that I feel like you're going to keep to yourself for a while. And I'm saying that because we're seeing you're discovering something with the iceberg, something hidden beneath that you feel like you're going to keep in your little fishbowl because it's something you're still learning, evolving, and moving in. And there's cycles that need to go through it, and you don't want anybody to damage it. I feel like if you're trying to manifest something for your future, like if you're trying to go back to school for some kind of career, apply for some kind of position, start a relationship with a person, I would recommend for you to keep it to yourself, and you would know why it feels true to you, because I feel like other people interfere. And so it's like you're going to learn something that you're going to have to keep to yourself in the end of August. It's like something is being revealed that you weren't expecting. We have this Six of Cups. It can be something related to your children. If you have children, it might be something related to your childhood, something that you desired from the past. It's something coming back that you didn't think was going to come back. Knight of Sticks. This is literally something that's going to bring like the fire within you, a lot of passion, a lot of, and that goes back to the Phoenix. It's like you were raised from your dead, but it's also going to create a lot of confusion. And a Tower is a shocking news that you're not expecting. This is why it's confusion. But you're going to block it. Seven of Sticks, Seven of Wands. Literally, I don't think you're going to tell anybody about it. And then we have Fate. And this is the Wheel of Fate. You're going to let things kind of move the way that it's supposed to move. It's telling you that as you're trying to balance this information out, which is happy, you also feel like you have a heavy burden on you because it does bring confusion on what you should be investing in for the future. But I am seeing the fact that you are going to be happy and things will balance out. I don't know what surprise you're going to be receiving, Cancer, by the end of the month. But whatever the surprise is, you're going to keep it to yourself, or whatever you're moving into, this shocking new move or whatever you're deciding to project for the future. It's shocking, it's different, it's new, and it's definitely something that you perceive to be better if nobody knew about it. And I would agree. I hope this helps.